Yeah, dude. I every week I've been trying a new trading strategy, and this week it's been working out. Just building my skill set and making money at the same time. So lately, though, this one's taken longer than a week to learn. But this nerd has this like strategy that uses these moving average lines, and there's a certain pattern that he can see, and I mean it proves itself. It works every time. So I'm gonna make an AI app. I got a laptop dedicated to making AI tools and projects. I want to make an AI tool that basically you, as the user, just go through these like quick questions, and then from there, so like these first two questions, that one and that one, and then that will tell. I'm working on the flow chart to build it out, but this is like the logic behind the program. So then it's going to be looking through stocks, searching for that pattern, and then notifying you based on your inputs these two questions. It's going to notify you when there's a setup, and then all you have to do is just say like no or watch it, like keep monitoring it. Don't do anything, just monitor it. Like keep notifying me, basically. Like, yep, still every 10 minutes or every 30 minutes, it's still the case. It's still good. And or the third option is you just trade it right there and then. And then, so the first question is how much risk are you willing to take? And so low risk, you go to oh I have to edit this column here, but these are the three options. You know, there's ways that you can like tell the program to take this selection and run with it in a way that's high risk. More risk generates more money based on that. So low risk, you're not going to make as much money. And then well, I'll just say like I have to edit these. This low risk is going to be swing trading, uh, or sorry, trend trading. I already screwed that up. I forget what it's called. It's just basically like normal. It's some fancy word for normal investing. Like you put in money, when it goes up, you make money. If it goes down, you don't you lose money basically. That's not scalping. It's some other word I can't think of. And then the solution to medium risk is options trading. So you can bet if it's going to go up, or you can bet if it's going to go down. Either way, you can make money. And then high risk is the same thing, options trading up or down, except you leverage it. So like you basically take out like a line of credit just so you can buy more, like a bigger position in that, so that you can gamble more money basically. But according to this, it's a 95% win rate. So and you can see it happens, 9.5 times out of 10, it works. And then that half a time out of 10, it's the cost of doing business. But you have all these safety nets too. Like there's part of this is like your initial stops. That's a safety net. It's a fancy word for safety net. And the exit strategy, same thing. You're going to use a safety net to your advantage to get out the right time. There's another pattern similar to this. It's like using the same lines, but just there's a pattern in those lines that tell you when to exit, like when to sell off. And there's a whole art to setting your safety net so you don't sell off too quickly. You sell off only when this pattern tells you it's gonna start turning sideways. So, okay. And then the second question is, how soon do you need money? So it's broken down into four options. And this is just the four types of trading that are out there. There's only four types of trade. There's a fifth one, investment trading, which is long-term investments, like years, like 1 to 5, 10 years. But for this app, that's not really applicable. So it's just the four: scalping, day trading, swing trading, and position trading. It's just like a long-term swing trade, basically. And then each one, these are just like keeping track for me, so I can build this program and like just have like the big picture, the systems engineering logic behind it all, so I can just start going in and like filling in the blanks. Just start writing the program prompt. You're not even programming anymore. Like I'm not anymore. I've never programmed much to say to shake a stick at. But this day and age, you just prompt. Each one of these boxes is gonna have some little prompt that you tell AI to incorporate into the overall program. So this all links together so that like you've got the risk you want. You need, like say you need money for a hotel. Like I don't know. Imagine a million examples, but like let's say you need money to like pay off a bookie or something. I don't know, or whatever. Like to get out of a bind quickly, or you got time to spare. You're gonna make more money. Larger trades or longer trades generate more money. So you're gonna make more money the longer you're willing to wait. But anywho, the stochastic lines, that's referring to those lines down here. This is the stock. That's just the normal stock chart, how it's doing in the real time. And then each of these 4 lines is a stochastic line, and each one represents a moving average. So like a 10-day moving average, 30, 60, 120. There's an art to that setting up. So that's what this is. Stochastic lines is like baking in to each one of these options the perfect settings for those stochastic lines. Okay. Then the program then starts looking, basically doing a watch for the perfect setup conditions to the pattern that fits that vein, that type, those inputs, whatever. So the setup condition becomes recognized by the program in any, and then the next step is you enter, and that's when it's basically like this is when your program notifies your phone or whatever. It notifies you somehow that you want it to, that hey, we've recognized the opportunity. Do you want to ignore it, watch it, or trade it? And that will determine your entry. If you don't want to trade it, I guess there's no entry. But if you say you want to enter it, you want to trade it, then you enter it. Okay, and then immediately there are going to be these are all automated, by the way. The only inputs you do is these two, and then you accept, like, yeah, you want to trade. Like it'll alert you and ask you first before you want to trade. I should actually put that in the flow chart, like right here. It asks you, do you want to go ahead? And then, but it doesn't say like how, like it doesn't give you like anything other than that. Like, do you like a yes or no, a go or no go? It's not going to sit there and like ask you like what settings or what, all the technical stuff. Like, so this is like anyone can use it. Actually, the first step will be sign a waiver. So like, you're not going to sue me if you lose money, but, and then the initial stop. So this is like, as soon as you enter the trade, part of that is you then immediately set that safety net. And there's an art to that. It's all automatic based on these inputs. And then the last step is exit strategy, and there is a art to that will be baked in, specific to each setting. Yeah, dude, this guy is a rock star. He's like, basically his philosophy. He was shown this, and he developed it over 20 years. He was shown it, and he developed it, brought it to the modern era. He found it in 1989. He started trading in 1989, and I guess I haven't listened carefully enough to when he figured this out. But he has like 20 years of experience figuring it out for each setting that's perfectly tuned for those two inputs. And I am just like digesting what he's saying in his videos into a flow chart so I can make my own program. So I don't have to, he's giving it out like next to nothing. He's just like basically like giving you alerts and like charging you a fee, but like doesn't need the money. He's just trying to help people. I'm going to set up like a family fund and get licensed to trade, run my family fund, like no fees. I don't think that, it's just like, I'm not going to like grow it out any more than that. So like for customers, cause if it's like an infinite money glitch, like once you get it running, it's fine tuned and you just proving itself over and over, 95% accurate. Like, you don't need to make money off other people. Like, you have all the money you need. So all you're doing is like, I'm gonna set up a mutual, whatever you call it, like a fund that I trade to make grow, and then people can that I invite to it, like, can give money to it, and then they make, and it keeps track of who, how much they deserve if they ever want to get money out, like how, based on how much they put in and when. Because there's no need, like, once this is working, there's no need to like sell it to people, because you don't need the money. Like, but what I was gonna say, this rock star, his philosophy, which is, I think, correct, is the more people that know about it, the better, because that means the more people are using the strategy. So the more, as soon as the trade gets triggered, it only makes it get triggered to the upside or downside. If you're doing the downside, picking the downside version, it intensifies the swing, the swing up or down. It'll intensify it. The more people are doing it, I don't think it's gonna, I think there's so many machines, they call them machines, trading machines, that are already doing this, that like, let's say you tell 2,000 people, and they're all excitedly start doing it all the time. That's not going to put a dent in this anyway. I mean, but the philosophy behind it is like, the more people doing it, the better. So I think already there's so many machines, machines working for Wall Street, that like the swing, like they're what do you call it? The moment, there's so much attention to each time a pattern presents itself, that the machines latch onto and trade into. And some schmoes, like his friends and everyone that knows about it, that's like a retail trader, like a schmo trader, that's not a professional. They're adding to the pile, and so it only helps you, like, by sharing it with other people. I don't know what would happen if, this guy, I got this for free. He's on the YouTube. He's giving out the entire thing for free on YouTube. So it's like, just proves that, like, it's not like other types of patents. Like, you create a machine, and like, you don't really want people, it doesn't help you, it hurts you if there's more supply of that product the machine makes that you patented. With this, it's different, because it's like you're trying to get the crowd to like go with, like, make the swings more intense, like go up faster, higher, and it's a beautiful thing. Like, you don't have to be worried about I'm gonna make this tool and just start giving it out, because it doesn't hurt me, like, it only helps. It's not a pyramid scheme. I don't get like I said, it's just in principle, like, it helps by giving it out. It doesn't like directly help you. It's not like a pyramid scheme was like, you directly, like, you can look at, like, the more people, like, you're actually getting like significant money flowing to up the pyramid. It's not like that. I'm trying to put a lot of this in words for the first time. That's why I'm not really that's why I'm jumbling my words. I'm excited too, and maybe I'll just keep I'll cut the video now, and come back to it when I have new, more refined thoughts. Like this, like, don't take this word for word. I'm just starting to build out the flow chart that I'll use for the program. So, like, this isn't even finished. It's not even completely accurate. I like to work in Windows Paint. I've been doing it since I was in middle school, or before that, but like really diving deep in and using it for like a second brain since middle school. So that's why it's my comfort zone. Probably not the most efficient, but I enjoy using it. All right.